Well, this is it. Premiere night. Our first show. Been a pro wrestling fan since I was 6. Now here I am, walking to the ring as the proud owner of Have Nots Wrestling on a show I produce called Breaking Ground. But what a life. I chose that name because just like I'm breaking ground into the business, so are all the competitors that I was able to get to compete in HKW. Together, we're going to build this organization from the ground up. And it starts tonight. Wow, I'm blown away by how packed our little studio is. You know, this place fits about 1,200 people. And as I look around, man, it looks like we're at full capacity, baby. I could tell some people recognize me from the flyer and social media promos, but the majority were just good old-fashioned pro wrestling fans that wanted to come see a good show. And that's definitely what I had in mind and in store for them tonight. I introduced myself to the audience and thanked them for packing the house. Then I explained that with my leadership and vision, I was moving pro wrestling into the future. And I would be starting with the term pro wrestling. There is so much more we do than just wrestle here, and it's more than just entertainment. So I would like to coin the term combat sports entertainment to describe what HKW is. Next, opportunities and success will derive from a ranking system, which is displayed on the stage screen. Ranking will determine who the contenders are and who can challenge who. There will be a 5-match grace period before the rankings go into effect. I advise the talent in the back to use the grace period strategically to position yourself for title contention. Now, I've been training and I plan to compete as well and work my way to the top. Talent has nothing to worry about because I will always be fair. My monologue is interrupted by one of the competitors who goes by Dangerous Man. He's also one half of the tag team Ultimate Danger alongside his partner Ultimate Nightmare. He seems to have a problem with me being the promoter and a competitor at the same time and asks me to make it make sense for him. I tell him that I don't like people rolling up on me, especially on premiere night, but I try to ease his concerns and tell him that's why the ranking system is in place. Dangerous then chuckles before asking me to explain how am I in the Contenders Mega Clash match later tonight. He accuses me of already taking the talent spot. Man, listen, I tell him we all breaking ground here. It doesn't matter what you've done elsewhere. I also tell him, to me, he was starting to sound scared. Dangerous replies that I must be on drugs if I think he's scared. In fact, he was looking forward to putting his paws on me and tossing me out the ring. He then promises to win the Mega Clash on his way to being HKW's first world champ. I let Dangerous know that's all fine and dandy and shared some advice. Interrupting me won't get him very far here in HKW. The Mega Clash will have 2 winners, the last man standing and the most dominant man, that being the competitor with the most eliminations. This goes for both men's and women's division. There will also be a Bizarro Land Contenders match. The winning pair will then face off next week for the tag team titles. Dangerous interrupts again, asking what kind of foolery nonsense is a Bizarro Land Contenders match, and why would a winning team face each other when they are partners? He tells me I'm out of my league. I tell him now, that's what happens when you interrupt. You ask dumb questions. I go on to say that in this type of match, rivals are partners. And for a title shot, they will have to work cohesively for the win. Once that match is over, everyone goes back to their respective teams and being rivals. The partner that doesn't compete in the clash will be eligible to compete. Once again, Dangerous interrupts to say that both he and Nightmare were both in the clash. I let him know that I am more than okay pulling him from the clash and swapping him for someone in the Bizarro Land match. Danger, visibly angry, said he's good. I said me too and tell the crowd to enjoy the show.